Hello, everyone. This is Chow Velocity, and welcome to the grand finale of Spooky Month 2025. Where today you will die of fright.
Because we're going to be reacting to FNAF. So this is the finale that I want to save for Spooky Month, and something that I'm really looking forward to checking out. There's this YouTuber named the Unwithered Truth, whose channel just turned a year old about 4 weeks ago, I believe. But here, let me show you something real quick. Share the channel. And yeah, I had it in the description below so you could check him out yourself too. But he's been working on some FNAF reboots, like fan-made reboots of what FNAF would be like if it had the same canon that we all know today, instead of the lore constantly changing left and right just to make it make sense. But yeah, if FNAF was planned from the very beginning, and we had teasers here and there. He already did the very first one, which I saw, and it was like really good. Like, it was kind of good to the point where I want to try one myself someday, but I'm not sure how to just yet. I'm currently working on FNAF 4, but he's just released FNAF 2, or saved it for a special Spooky Month. So we have some teasers. Here's 6 days until it begins with the marionette. Then we got 5 days left with Withered Freddy. And then 4 days left with Withered Bonnie. Might as well face the facts. And 3 days left with Withered Chica. Like, look at how detailed these are. These look super cool. 2 days left with Withered Foxy. And then 1 day left with Fredbear, or Withered Fredbear. And then these... Oh, wait. Oh, so they're the same. Okay, so these are the people that has helped him out with this project. This is all that I know so far. It's already released, as you can tell by the time, but the FNAF 2 remake that he's doing, that we're reacting to, is called Five Nights at Freddy's Heyday. And these are the people that helped him out. There's T.D. Reeves as Helpy, Rye Toast as Ralph, aka the phone guy, aka the manager of the restaurants. Ben 10 Screams as Toy Chica. Pika Pete 2719 as Jeremy Fitzgerald. Solid Silver 3 as William Afton. I think he's the same voice of William in the first video, but I could be completely wrong. I have to double check later. Katito Kato, I could be pronouncing it wrong, as the TV announcer. She's Nervous as the marionette. Candy Bunny as Charlotte Emily, aka Henry Emily's daughter, aka the puppet. And then Withered Circle as Toy Freddy, and funny enough, Game Theory as Toy Bonnie, which makes sense completely because Game Theory, aka MatPat, is the official voice actor of Toy Bonnie for the FNAF 2 movie that's coming out. So this pretty much fits, and I could be completely wrong. Either this is going to be his like official Toy Bonnie voice that we'll be hearing, or he's just making one up so that we'll get to see what he actually sound like in the remake or in the movie when it actually comes out. So yeah, huge shout out to everyone. Oh, I forgot about the bottom one. Horror Homestead as the Detective Larson. So yeah, huge shout out to every single one of them for the project that we will be checking out very, very soon, like tonight, like right now. So before we do that, we'll be watching both the reboot and, well, the trailer for it, and then we'll get this one set up, because I almost watched the whole thing. I didn't.
Nobody likes a cracked windshield.
Yeah, I almost watched it, but I was trying to save it so I could watch it later with you guys. But yeah, right here. Said in his description, what if FNAF timeline was planned from the start? I really like all the concept that he did, so now that we finished the teasers, let's check out the trailer, and then we'll begin the finale. All right, here we go. June 26th, 1985. Hello, everybody. Ready to have a good time on the line. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be cool. A magical place for kids and grown-ups alike. Kids grown up. And look at the cameras. Like, I seen the trailer because it came out like 2 months ago. And I really like what they did so far. And I kind of like the map layout a little bit because it shows the huge difference between FNAF 1 and 2, since FNAF 1 is like the shorter location that they're moving to. And this one's the bigger location. Where fantasy and fun comes to life. There's Toy Bonnie, Wilbur Chica, the gift shop area, and I can see the little mask there too. Oh. So yeah, actually I just realized, I didn't even realize this before, but the tablet is the handy helper. So that's actually very creative. Yeah, this is the map layout. We have this with a Freddy, with a Bonnie, Balloon Boy. There's the puppet. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Heyday. Coming soon. Even though it's been 2 months, but still, it was kind of worth the wait because we're about to see it right now. So yeah, this is the video I was talking about earlier where we did the very first one. So yeah, now we're going to check out the second one. Yeah, and good thing with the warning too, contains flashing lights that may affect the users, so viewers' discretion is advised. So yeah, and just in case if there's any gory parts, I could be completely wrong because FNAF is supposed to be 18 plus. But yeah, just in case for all of that, we got a super. Hello, Chris Buddy Yater. Welcome to the stream. I am your only viewer. It's okay. But yeah, we'll be checking these things out very soon. And now, let's get on to the finale for Spooky Month.
In my last video, I went through exactly what a reboot of the first FNAF game would look like if I were put in the driver's seat of the franchise. The response to that video has been overwhelmingly positive, so I thought I'd waste no time and hop right into a sequel. You guys had a lot of thoughts regarding some of the changes and updates I made to the first game, so...
Oh, hold on. I'm a game developer, master's student, needing pieces of... Yeah, it's absolutely peak.
I tried to keep all that...
Oh, there's Red Toast himself.
...feedback in mind when tackling the second game. In case you missed my first of these reboot videos, I'm going to reiterate that this reboot universe that I'm making is drawing inspiration from...
Awesome video, hope you enjoy it. Oh, I'm definitely going to enjoy it because I really love these types of concepts. And like I said earlier, I had an idea for a FNAF 4 reboot myself. So I'll say this before we'll get started. My ideas for a FNAF 4 reboot, if I was in charge of it, or if it was like a reimagining, is that it'll be a mixture of FNAF 4 and Final Nights 3, where you'll play as one kid in the hospital, aka a crying child, but one kid separately in the abandoned FNAF 4 house. And instead of nightmare animatronics, you're dealing with the plushies. And they will be like all animalistic with Coraline eyes, monster animal-like teeth and claws. The plush trap chaser will be there as an actual chaser. And Fredbear would still be the only animatronic, considering that that's what the crying child's biggest fear was. And it'll be like a costume of sorts, because they are Springlock suits. And there'll be like a shadowy figure inside of it, and it just lumps around like an actual suit. That's my idea so far. I haven't really got the full story just yet, but that's the concept that I have in mind for my take on FNAF 4. Alright, now then let's get to the reboot.
But not beholden to the old lore. Any references made to classic FNAF games or books are done for fun and also to use them as building blocks for a new lore, which hopefully feels a little more cohesive as it's being planned from the very beginning. So if there's something here which is inaccurate to the original, rest assured that it's a change I'm making intentionally, and that very much applies to this game, as this one is going to be a much more severe overhaul than the first video.
You have a great idea. It has a new mechanics for a FNAF 4 game that changes FNAF 4 for the better. Well, yeah, because I did hear that there was a lot of controversies with that one back then. Well, back then I didn't know about it, but nowadays I do because, well, the lore is confusing. To be fair, I was very young back when I was in high school when it first came out.
Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into the sequel to FNAF Anniversary, which I'm going to call Five Nights at Freddy's Heyday.
Yeah. Ooh. I really like what he does with this menu screen where it's all glitchy and the animatronics glitch less than it. Very confusing. Yeah, exactly.
Imagine being able to build it.
Not sponsored. I really wish that we could not have advertisements left and right like that. I mean, I understand because it's like 50 minutes long, but still. All right.
Good evening. We notice you're here after hours. Putting in the overtime, eh? Good for you. Afton Robotics always appreciates the hard work and dedication of its employees. It seems that you're attempting to perform maintenance on error. Would you like a hand with that?
Okay, I could already tell that was a fatal error noise. I guess that's why Unwithered Truth made these two videos. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's literally like if FNAF was like actually planned from the beginning.
Good. Glad to be of assistance. If you have followed procedure, should be waiting on the platform upstairs. Please activate the retrieval button on the maintenance console to get started.
Huh. So we're going up? What is this? This is okay. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh.
Uh-oh. It appears our system does not recognize the animatronic you're trying to perform maintenance on. This station is only intended for maintenance pertaining...
Wait a... Okay, so I think that is Freddy, but I see a hand there. Like, sure, we could just walk over the fact that there's blood all over him, but there's also a hand right popping out of the shoulder joint.
To approve Afton Robotics creations. Are you sure you wish to continue? Okay, let's get started. First, please proceed with any required maintenance and or cleaning.
Well, it's definitely going to need a lot of cleaning. Added Freddy parts. Ooh.
Good job. Looks good as new. Before we send
Error looks good
back
at me.
on stage, we must ensure the animatronic is functioning as intended. To proceed, please connect your FAS remote to the maintenance console. If you do not have a FAS remote or fail to connect one in the next 10 seconds, that means you should not be here, and the authorities will be contacted.
10 seconds? Give them time, dude. And also, it is Freddy has a body of Gabriel. Yeah, you won't spoil it? Good. We don't want any spoilers. Thanks you so much. But yeah, I already know who the FNAF kids possess the suits are. Like Gabriel's Freddy, Jeremy is Bonnie, Fritz is Foxy, and Susie is Chica. Oh.
Good job.
That's
on
a
your
fast
remote,
remote?
3 buttons should have engaged. The first is a prompt button, which will test animatronic responses to external stimuli. To ensure our latest and greatest animatronic toys remain fully operational during showtime.
Oh, it's an anagram
Between
for
prompts,
toys.
Be sure to use your second button to activate your FAS remote's inbuilt flashlight and shine it directly at the animatronic's eye sensors. This will initiate a soft reset to prepare the animatronic for the next prompt.
Ooh.
Be aware that these animatronics are considered heavy machinery. If the animatronic is not performing as expected and displays erratic or dangerous behavior, press the third button on your FAS remote to administer a controlled shock. This
Control shock? This isn't just a remote. It's a literal security system. You have a flashlight, a remote, a taser? Dude.
to promote a hard reset on all internal systems. But But be careful, more than 3 resets in a single maintenance session can damage equipment. So it's best to play it safe and report any failed maintenance to your supervisor. To begin animatronic responses, please choose an appropriate sound prompt package from the list provided on your maintenance panel. You have chosen appropriate sound prompt package.
Hold on, what says here? Crowd chatter, party time, and emergency.
The list provided on your maintenance panel. You have chosen error. Press the prompt button on your phaser mode to proceed.
I'm not going to force you into anything you don't want. Oh, yeah.
Please
Yeah,
use the
thanks for
flashlight
understanding,
as
though.
instructed and document results on your maintenance panel. Let's try again, shall we? Press the prompt button to cycle
Wait a
maintenance
minute.
panel.
Yep, the head moved.
Next item in your prompt package.
Wait, did the feet move?
Let's try again, shall we? And
Yeah,
document
the feet
the prompt
moved
button
too.
to cycle to the next item in your prompt package.
Yeah, this is literally if FNAF 2 had the FNAF 6 mechanic for the document results.
Please use the flashlight as instructed
Oh,
and document results on your maintenance
Well,
panel.
well. Okay, I actually feel like I'm playing this even though it's a YouTube video. Like, seriously, Unwithered Truth, make this an actual game. People would love this a lot. And also the fact that the light is shining on him with the eyes showing, and when it turns off, no eyes. Cool and creepy and love it.
Looks like that didn't have the intended response. Let's try again, shall we? Press the prompt button to cycle to the next item.
It's shaking.
You have used more than the advised 3 shocks. Please submit this maintenance report so you may be appropriately reprimanded. Thank you for submitting your report. Punishment will be doled out swiftly. Please clock out and return
For
home.
what?
You
Doing my
probably won't
job that
receive
you
it,
told me
so
to?
just in case, thank you for your mediocre service and have a fantastic life.
Your mediocre service. I think that's a reference to the mediocre melodies, but I could be completely wrong. That terrified me in the first time I watched it. Yeah, this is so cool so far.
Minigames.
It's only
This style
5
of
minutes
gameplay was
into it.
first introduced to the series back in Sister Location. In that game, it was Funtime Freddy's maintenance section, and it became a huge aspect of the sequel Pizzeria Simulator in the salvage minigames. If you're familiar with the latter, you'll know I'm taking heavy inspiration from that game for this one, and if you're worried about using too many of these elements too early in the series, I can assure you that if I ever get to rebooting Pizza Sim or Sister Location, I'll make sure to update those minigame sections to make sure these parts don't feel redundant.
Yes, please do more. Do the entire series if you have to, but take your time on them because this is worth it. I love all of this.
The reason I decided to use this
That is Bonnie. But yeah, if the Unwithered Truth is watching this and he heard about my FNAF 4 ideas, feel free to have those ideas for yourself too. Because yeah, I'm allowing you to use my ideas for your ideas as well. Just make sure you give credit just in case. But if you don't want to, then that's completely okay. It's amazing that the FNAF community can do it if they put their minds to it. Yeah, exactly.
This scenario as the opening for the game is for a couple of reasons. First of all, the player is introduced to a few gameplay.
Is there any body parts poking out of him?
Scenario as the opening for the game is for a couple of reasons. First of all, the player is introduced to a few gameplay.
Okay, so I think that's part of the mask and the arm there.
Elements before they're required to use them in the base game, which we'll talk about those more in detail in the next few sections.
Chica.
And secondly, this is a tone setter for both our characters and the world. This cold, bureaucratic treatment of things that are supposed to elicit wonder and excitement in children is off-putting, especially when there's obviously a lot more going on here than we may first realize. As with the first video, more will be revealed in the lore chapter later, but for now, let's talk a bit more about this new and improved Freddy's that our reboot will take place in.
Alright. No, I'm not sponsored. Please stop showing the ads. Yeah, skip. Part 2, Freddy's. Okay, I kind of like how they're doing it like an actual 80s style thing.
In the original...
Which makes even more sense too, considering that FNAF 2 takes place in 1987. Was that the Final 87? I had to.
FNAF 2, the pizzeria was lauded as a new location, much larger than the first game's map.
It took 8 months to make this, and it shows in a video. Oh, wow.
With new state-of-the-art technology and overall an improvement in the company. So the first change that I'm making is that for story reasons, I thought it would work if the FNAF Heyday building and the FNAF Anniversary building were actually the same one, just many years apart. To make this idea work, I ended up going back.
Hold on, wait, what did you say? If the FNAF Heyday building and the Anniversary building...
Actually the same one, just many years apart.
Were the same one, so they're the same location, just torn down and rebuilt?
To make this idea work, I ended up going backwards from my Anniversary map layout to design this new building from many years earlier.
Ooh, hold on. FNAF Anniversary map in operation 1986 to 1993. Main features, the large stage, warp around arcade, party rooms ×2, kitchen, south security office, and Pirates Cove. Oh, that's an awesome idea. Yeah, it actually is. Oh, you know what actually is an awesome idea that I had in mind as well? Like, the Unwithered Truth can borrow this idea as well, but I had a very fun idea that I don't think I've seen any FNAF community fans out there that have done this at all. Danceatronics. I remember seeing from the Rocket Fire Explosion video that shows the animatronics turning on stage, making it look like they're dancing and moving without actually free roaming. Like, that could be a cool concept for FNAF 6 maybe. That could work actually, yeah.
Obviously, FNAF 2 is a much larger location, so I needed to keep...
Oh, yeah, as seen in the teasers. FNAF Heyday map in operation 1985, main features. Ooh, performance mode? Yeah, exactly, a performance mode.
The base of the future map and expand it outwards. So, for example, what will eventually become the security office and the prize counter was once an entryway to the pizzeria, which wraps around...
Oh, also, I will say this, the only complaint I have with this so far is that the green kind of blends in too well with the green. That's my only complaint so far, because I can't quite see the map layout too much. But at the same time, I kind of can, because like this main square is like the main dining area. This was the bathroom, the main office with the manager's office, kitchen, I think. Yeah. The hallway to the security and a prize counter. I forgot what this one was. I think it was the supply closet. But that's Pirates Cove, and that arch is the arcade. And then party room. And then these two were the backstage. It's to match the 80s vibe. Well, yeah, I get that. It's just kind of hard to tell sometimes when it's to blend in.
Become the security office, and the prize counter was once an entryway to the pizzeria, which wraps around a serving counter in the dining hall.
So that's the entryway.
Connected to the kitchen, which remains in place. There's also a designated employee lounge next to these spaces for floor and kitchen staff to relax on their break. The dining hall remains mostly as it was, but the main stage, which exists from an even earlier version of the pizzeria, has been cordoned off, and the new main stage is to the right of the room. Where Pirates Cove and the wraparound arcade will someday stand is actually the location of this game's security office, which...
That's supposed to be the security office? It's alright, everyone has different opinions. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's supposed to be... The office was where the arcade was?
Looks out onto the dining hall. Parts of the building which are left unused...
Oh, I see now. I see. The map, it's like a rectangle, but if you flip it up... Oh.
Utilized in 1993, actually equipped around arcade, the main stage, which... There's also a...
So yeah, it's kind of like if you take my laptop, for example, because it's a rectangle on its side. If you tilt it up, then you'll see it. Okay.
A designated employee lounge next to these spaces for floor and kitchens, which exists from an even earlier version of the pizzeria, has been cordoned off, and the new main stage is to the right of the room.
Okay, so that's the stage this time.
Where Pirates Cove and the Wraparound Arcade will someday stand is actually the location of this game's security office, which looks out onto the dining hall. Parts of the building which are left unutilized in 1993 actually expand this space into becoming a set of hallways which lead to new bathrooms, 3 party rooms, a secondary kitchen, hallways which lead to new bathrooms.
Okay, so the bathrooms are by the office.
3 party rooms,
as well as the party rooms.
A secondary kitchen, specifically used for private parties.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, why would you have 2 kitchens?
And the manager's office. The safe room is also yet to be cordoned off, so it's now accessible from both sides. One door to the back room, and the others to the manager's hallway.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Considering our restrooms are located down here now, we have this space behind the stage, which is going to be converted into the new Kids Cove and arcade spaces. Oh, and because we're going to be situated in the new security office off here to the left, we're going to be looking at the pizzeria from this perspective.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We can't get a real feel for this new pizzeria without actually jumping in and seeing.
So this is pretty good so far. It's only 8 minutes in. It's interesting to see how Fazbear's would reconstruct the FNAF 2 location into the FNAF 1 building. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's a very creative concept, actually. Okay, so let's see. 1985. 2 kitchens, 3 party rooms, Kids Cove, employee lounge, active safe room. All right. Food serving counter.
Seeing what it looks like for ourselves.
Large dining area. Okay, partly the gameplay. Let's see this.
FNAF 2's gameplay loop is one which is both reviled and revered depending on who you ask. Obviously, the original game introduced us to the 5 new animatronic threats and removed our familiar defenses from the first game. While in concept, I really like the idea of bombarding the player with new threats. In execution, there's very little which set each of these animatronics apart. Now, some people's approach to redesigning FNAF 2 is to give all the animatronics all unique mechanics, but I find that there are simply too many new animatronics to do that for. So, instead, I thought that giving the player new defenses and stronger threats would be an interesting way to go about tackling this game's fresh cast of animatronics. But why listen to me ramble on when I could have the man himself tell you?
Oh, you mean... Nope, not the ad. The ad will not tell us. So skip you and bring in the real guy. Ralph, the phone guy? Hold on. Wait, there we go. Oh! Hold on. In that one. Okay, that's cool. You get to see the stage and the dining area. Like, I honestly thought, like, from what the teaser show, I thought this was like a hallway to go left and right, but no, that's the main dining area, the stage. Oh, hold on. Wait, let me read you first. FNAF 2 was more strike, no break, but Unwithered Truth might help it out. No spoilers. Exactly. Okay, so Daily Herald. Let me read this. Sunday, June 23rd, 1985. Actually, hold on. Let me double check. 1985 calendar in June. Is it actually accurate? Okay, so it says Sunday, 23rd. Let me get this real closer. 23rd? Yeah, it actually is accurate. Oh, that's really accurate, actually. So it's like an actual time thing, like an actual real life. Like, he did say in his first video that the most important thing is realism, but that's like right on the nose. To see reactions to these types of videos, yeah, exactly. Because I want to do stuff like this where it's like very cool to not only analyze, but to rock out to sometimes. A new face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, with checkered past given new life. Hurricane Church Central. All right.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey,
Alf.
Jerry.
Jerry? Wait, is that a nickname for Jeremy?
Ralph. If you're hearing this, it means I figured out this voicemail thing. You know, new renovations, new...
Okay, let me pause here real quick.
If you're hearing this, it
With the way that the newspaper moved for a second right here,
means I figured out this voicemail thing.
I honestly thought they were going to do like a Resident Evil type of thing where you like move an object to get in the right place, like they did with the spider statue, I think, like in Resident Evil 7. Yo, oh, hello, Indication 29 and 2009, I mean. Unwithered Truth said in the video he accidentally created his own FNAF fan universe and went with it. So he has his own universe, his own lore, and like a Scott. Oh, okay.
You know, new renovations,
So
new
yeah,
systems.
welcome to the channel, guys.
Hey, new night guard.
Hold on, let me go back
You
to
know,
it.
new renovations, new systems, and hey, it means
what's
I
that?
figured out this voicemail thing. You know, new renovations,
Oh, that's the fast remote. Okay.
new systems, and hey, new night guard.
Oh, you used that as the flashlight for this game. Oh, okay. And there's Balloon Boys right next to us, so that might be tricky.
It all went smoothly today for the opening.
Oh, and
So let's hope
JJ.
that continues with your shift.
Wait. Yeah.
It all went smoothly today.
Okay, so I could tell that's a balloon there, but I can't tell if that's like an air pump that's like behind her or she's holding it. I could be completely wrong. And I'm not alone. Welcome, me and him have just been talking while he reacts. Oh, okay. Figured out his voicemail thing. Ralph is either inexperienced with tech or tech is relevant in the 80s with Smith. Yeah, probably.
For the opening, so let's hope that continues with your shift.
Hi.
I'll be honest with you. Nights
Oh,
of this for the
oh,
opening, so let's hope that continues with your shift.
Afton Robotics. We all know what that means. And also, again, I like how they have the camera monitor as the handy helper from Sister Location. And designed like Freddy too, with the ears and hat. That's pretty cool.
I'll be honest with you. Nights of this place can be pretty boring, but uneventful is exactly what we're going for. Now, apologies for this, but I gotta do the whole manager thing, you know.
Well, I mean, you did say you were the manager of the establishment, so it makes sense.
Hello and welcome to the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike where fantasy and fun come to life. Congratulations on your new summer job as a nighttime security guard. This building has been...
Wait. I think Foxy's holding onto the arcade. Like he's gripping onto it.
fitted with state-of-the-art security and surveillance technology,
Oh, there's
which
Freddy.
has been designed to assist you in defending and maintaining Fazbear Entertainment property. And yourself, obviously. They didn't write that.
Alright, it's
I'm
counter.
adding that. All of these security
And also,
they didn't write that.
the rubber chickens there. How much you want to bet that those are rubber chicas? And anytime you squeeze them, they just do the whole meme where it's like, pizza! Pizza, 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 pizza. Like, how much you want to bet that that's something that they would actually do?
I'm adding that. All of these
Hang in there, baby. Literally.
security features are accessible to you through your Afton robot.
I think that's the coffee thing that Scott had as well. Oh, hold on, let me read it to you real quick. Awesome building layout that you can actually see. Just imagine timelines videos. I still find it funny how Game Theory voiced MatPat while MatPat voices him in the movie. Yeah, exactly. He's voicing him in both this and the movie. Like, he's part of this as well. Though, like I said earlier, I'm not sure if it's going to be like an actual voice that he does for the movie or just a fan-made interpretation of him while he's saving his real voice for later. Kind of like how Chris Pratt did with his Mario voice for the Mario movie. Something like that.
Robotics patented Handycam unit.
Handycam,
A new line of
that's
animatronic performers also serve as Fazbear certified
Oh, you get to see the entrance too.
technological officiators of youth security.
also known as toy.
Oh.
Technological
That's the anagram for toys. It's Tom the new toy. Oh, Tom as game. Oh, okay. I thought it was MatPat himself. Would have been really cool though if that was the case. So, toy is short for technological officiators of youth system.
officiators of youth
It makes sense, actually. Makes sense.
security, also known as toys.
Yeah, toys is an interesting idea. Exactly.
Sorry.
That's right.
Very good.
In this game, the toys are on our side and serve as our main defenses against the Wizards.
Oh.
Now, we'll discuss this full office overhaul in a minute, but for now, let's focus on how these toys work.
Our new line of toys.
Oh, hold on. Oh, he has a full name. Ralph Burgess, branch manager. Yeah, plot twist, exactly. That's a cool plot twist. The OG 11 animatronics coming for you in the FNAF 2 really kind of felt like you're dealing with an army. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. I mean, there was the working theory that I kind of agree with, where the wizards are possessed and their spare parts were inserted into the toys, thus making the toys possess. Like, that's a working theory that I think would make sense. But with the way that this is so far, it's pretty interesting. Also, let me double check. Hold on. FNAF Ralph. Full name. Ralph Crown. Huh. So this is probably his own take for Ralph's last name.
Toys can be directed through your Handycam unit to obstruct or distract any potential threats to Fazbear property. Yeah, it's just a bunch of technobabble after that, so I'll skip over it.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much me in a nutshell. I'm not really good with technology in general. I could just mess things up. Cause like earlier, like 2 months ago at this point, I think, I accidentally messed up on my VR headset because I was going to do VR chat stuff, but then I accidentally did a factory reset, and now I have no idea how to fix it. So big oof on my... I may be 25, but big oof on my 14-year-old brain. His own Ralph? Exactly. Also, I think the Toy Freddy would do a Mortal Kombat move on Wizard Freddy. Because game reference, since he's canonically a gamer. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, actually. That makes sense.
Basically, Bonnie and Chica make a bunch of noise, and Freddy deals with threats head-on.
Using your camera map, you can move
So they're literally security alarms.
the toys animatronics from...
Freddy deals with threats head-on.
Heard that.
Using your camera map, you can move the toys animatronics from room to room,
That sounds a little bit like Sonic, a little bit. Like, let's rock! Way past cool!
where each will carry out their own specific function. As Ralph mentioned, Toy Bonnie and Chica make a lot of noise, which you might be able to guess means they act as lures. Each toy has a short cooldown, which means you can't just spam them
Bonnie offline.
from room to room, so you have to be more strategic about their placement. Bonnie and Chica also only lure their withered counterparts, so you can't use them to completely disable all animatronics.
Oh. Oh.
We'll make sure the toys are only
They actually did lure them.
active when their respective wizards are...
Wait, I just realized that could make more sense for this universe timeline as well, because in FNAF 6, Henry used the lure sound bot things to lure all the animatronics in the maze. So what if Henry in this universe could use those parts from the toys for FNAF 6? Like, that can make more sense with the connection too. Like, that would make more sense actually.
are out and about, so Toy Freddy won't be in use until Freddy gets up from the safe room. Speaking of Freddy...
Oh, what about him?
You're my friend.
Yeah, totally. Just like, I'm going to kill you.
You're my friend now. We haven't solved tacos later.
That's literally what this felt like. It's amazing he made animations for this and the first one, since it adds entertainment and makes theories. Exactly. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Oh, also on the shelf. I think that's a Bonnie mask. That's a Foxy mask that Michael wear. That's the plush trap chaser. That's a little paper plane, or purple plane, I mean. Fredbear's hat. I think that's a photo. And that's Toy Bonnie as a trash can. Yeah, plush trap? Exactly, the plush trap chaser. Oh, wait. Yeah, what about Freddy? He's literally right there.
Popeye's $6.
Really? We're talking about pizzeria chain, not a chicken wing place. Okay, go back to what I was trying to see. Was it Freddy? Oh, Toy Freddy. Are they gonna fight?
Now, you might be wondering what inspired this.
Okay, honestly, I thought they were gonna tussle each other, just like,
you're not supposed to be here. Get ready for a rumble.
Slight spoiler, but those decors are kind of like those stars you win the challenge. Guess I was right about the Toy Freddy the fighter? Probably.
This change, and it was honestly my
But yeah, no spoilers, just in case. I'm not scolding you or anything, just letting you guys know.
rejection of FNAF 2's lack of importance in the cameras. In the original game, the puppet's music box required the player to only ever stay on that camera in later nights, and there wasn't honestly much need to know where the animatronics were. As long as you were ready to put on your mask, you could pretty much avoid each of the animatronics besides Foxy, and he's down the end of the hall, so you're almost encouraged not to go on the cameras too often. With Heyday's toys system, the player needs to keep track of the wizards and make sure that they're managing their defenses well.
Okay, so hold on. In FNAF 2, use the puppet mechanics to navigate the camera systems. The wizards and toys operates identically. Makes sense. And the mask means no need to track any threats. Alright, got it, boss. Well, you don't have to call me boss, just call me Chow. I don't mind either way. And also, I hold my word since I've joined first. Nah, it's alright. It doesn't matter who joined first, just as long as we're having fun.
Well, they have to
So the toys requires the players to keep track of the wizards.
be ready to move Toy Freddy into Withered Freddy's paths, or to set Bonnie up nearby Withered Bonnie to make sure that he's slowed down on his way to the office.
Wizards are now opposing forces.
If the animatronics ever do make their way to the office, we're keeping our mask and flashlight mechanics intact from the original. From the desk-mounted console, the player can retrieve their Faz remote from the maintenance section and use the flashlight to stall animatronics.
Oh, okay, that's a creative way to do that. No, I meant I held my word when I say no spoilers. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on, real quick. Gotta get my charger because it's at 10% already for some reason. Okay, real quick. There we go. Alright, I'll just wait to boot up a little bit. But yeah, you guys are all good.
That make it to the hallway. This console can also be used to charge the flashlight, as it will have a lot less battery than in the original version.
Oh, so
in the event that the animatronics ever actually make it to the office, we can pop on an old Bonnie mask. I wonder where that came from. And
yeah, I wonder where that came from. And also, there's still blood on the mask. Still blood on it. Why didn't they clean up the blood on the mask?
we make it to the office, we can pop on an old Bonnie mask. I wonder where that came from. And wait for the animatronics to go about their business. Taking some inspiration from the unreleased dev version of FNAF 2, this mask mechanic has a timer, meaning you can't just hide in the mask forever.
Oh, they're using the old concept from Scott's game. Oh, that's cool. That makes even more sense considering the fact that there's literally blood on the mask. This video should have been 1 hour. Well, yeah, because of how good it is. Exactly.
This also encourages the player.
And also, the fact that you can use a Bonnie mask heavily reminds me of the FNAF fan game Juniors, where they're at the FNAF 2 location. They had to use that specifically.
To handle the threats
Maybe that's an
before they make it to
inspiration.
the office, as if they get too close and you have to wait for multiple animatronics to leave, you'll probably not last very long in the mask, considering it's a very musty, moldy, not made for human respiratory systems animatronic face.
I honestly doubt you'll have need for most of the security stuff. Worst I ever had to deal with on the night shift were some bored teens trying to make trouble. Ended up using a Freddy mask to blend in with the merchandise until they left. Yeah.
Wow.
I was never much cut out for the security office.
Wait. Using a Freddy mask to blend in with the merchandise. Oh, Juniors is a good fan game? Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I could be wrong, but maybe that could be a hint towards the FNAF 4 bullies? I could be wrong on that.
But hey, I'm sure you'll do much better. Okay, Jared.
Wait. Maybe, but I'm not sure. Because it's like, FNAF 4 takes place in 83. This takes place in 85 or 87. I only played like Five Nights at Sonic, so that's a good one. That's a classic.
It's been a long day, so I'm gonna catch some shut-eye. If you need anything, just let me know by tomorrow night.
Yeah, I remember watching the game Sam and play that a lot. Definitely played, yeah.
We'll sort it out. Okay, good night. Oh, and have a fantastic shift.
Trademark. Part 4. Funtime and
Both
Foxy.
the Mangle and Withered Foxy.
Okay, that's a clever one. Funtime and Foxy. Let me get subtitles. There we go.
Both the Mangle and Withered Foxy are some of the most iconic elements to come out of FNAF 2.
Yeah.
With Foxy's light sensitivity and Mangle's mangledness.
Yeah.
First of all, let's discuss our poor, disassembled pink and white friend, Mangle.
You threw off my groove. I'm sorry, but you threw off the Emperor's groove. Hold up. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Hold up. It will be an interesting twist coming up. All right.
If you've seen my sister location theory video, you'll know that I proposed that this toy Foxy wasn't a toy at all, but instead a holdover from the previous location. Understand that this will be the case for my reboot timeline. This version of Foxy isn't actually a Foxy at all, but instead a new member of Freddy and Friends named Funtime the Fox.
Funtime.
Oh, so that's an original character in this universe.
I'm supposed to be more kid-friendly and able to be played with, so she's a bit more malleable. Any amount of force just causes her to pop apart. Stops them from crushing any kids that might get caught in the joints. Not that that would ever happen, of course.
Yeah, but why would you have it in the first place? Like seriously, why would you randomly have an animatronic and be like, oh, we could just use this as a giant action figure for all the kids, when it has literal gears and wires that they could get their fingers trapped in? Like, for a place that's supposed to be kids and grown-ups alike where fantasy and fun comes to life, you're bringing a lot more trouble than William ever could.
At least, not again.
What?
Not that that would ever happen, of course. At least, not again.
Yeah, definitely leaning towards Biden.
The Mangle technically not being a
Also, is she on a wall or is the camera on the floor?
toy isn't controlled by our camera systems. The Mangle's first
what?
technically not being a toy isn't controlled by our camera systems.
Oh.
The Mangle's first function is to act as a sort of anti-toys character.
Oh, so she's not a security system. Oh boy.
When the Mangle is in a room, that camera will be glitched and full of static, just letting us catch glimpses of the twisted mess of animatronic parts.
Oh.
This also means that the toys cannot be sent to that room. This will lead to moments where the player wants to send Bonnie or Chica toys into these rooms, but is blocked by the Mangle. The player either then has to wait it out and hope the Withereds don't move closer, or they have to improvise an alternative strategy.
Staff was supposed to put him back together at the end of every shift, but I guess people got lazy. Obviously, we fixed her up for the opening, but I doubt it'll be long before she's back to being, well, the staff calls it the Mangle.
Yeah.
Names like that tend to stick. Anyway, those vents in your office are rigged with motion triggers. If anything does set off the sensors, just tap the lit up button and it should scare off whatever's scampering through. Tap the lit up button, and it should scare off.
Oh, that's the vent right there. Oh, it shows the lights for when they're moving inside of it.
Whatever's scampering through.
Whoa, that's cool. She's kind of like Penguin from Five Nights at Candy's too. Oh, okay.
I'm told it's a pest control measure. A bit overboard if you ask me.
As the nights go on, Mangle will try and make its way through the vents toward us
More
more
aggressive.
frequently and will move more quickly, making it a mad dash to zap her before she makes it into the office. If the player isn't quick enough
So so the lights will be going faster then.
to catch him with these controlled shots,
Yep. Faster, definitely faster, definitely. Okay. Whoa, hey. And they're dead.
obviously we have no toys equivalent to deal with our shy pirate friend, so instead we're going to have to deal with him in another way once he activates on night 3. In this game, the front office door from the original has been replaced with a large window. Throughout the night, the player will catch glimpses of a shadowy Foxy progressing his way through the diner area.
Oh, hold on. Man, he gets more aggressive as the night goes on. No wonder, Sherlock. Exactly. I could barely see him.
Closer and closer to the player. The player will have to be prepared to flip the switch next to the office, but throughout the night the player will catch glimpses of a shadowy Foxy progressing his way through the diner area, closer and closer to the player. The player will have to be prepared to flip the switch next to the office window to turn on the main lights, which will freeze the pirate fox in place. This way we keep our light sensitivity for Foxy intact without losing his more unique approach to attack from the original. It's also a subtle reference to the fun with plush trap minigame from FNAF 4, which I always thought was quite cool. This version is definitely less punishing.
That could also be why the plush trap chaser was right there on the set. Oh. Puppet twist coming up. You will be surprised. I'm not counting on that. Just saying. All right.
Than that game with a much larger window, pardon the pun, to catch Foxy in. Hitting the light switch too early will mean the player loses access to it for a short time, indicated by the power box fritzing out. Again, another pun, sorry. Obviously, we don't want that to happen, as if Foxy
Get it? On the Fritz? We play as Fritz later on? Okay.
gets too close and we don't have the switch to shut him down.
Okay, clever cutaway there, but hold on, let me just go back to that real quick. And also read this real quick. I think it's a bold statement, but I think Withered Foxy would be far easier than the other threats hypothetical game. Alright. So,
Happen as if Foxy gets too close and we don't have the switch to shut him down.
So he just literally just grabbed her. He's like, move out of the way, she's mine. If anyone's gonna kill him, it's me, my DR. Oh, hold on, get an ad blocker if ads if they bother you. Foxy was so powerful. Well, yeah, Foxy is powerful, but for the ad blocker, I'm not sure just yet because one, again, I don't know how technology works, and two, there are some pretty cool ads here and there if there's some new games that I never heard of, but at the same time, if I want to do reaction videos, I don't want to get in trouble with copyright stuff because copyright's just confusing. Like, for example, if I want to react to something like I've been doing a lot on this channel now, since I only just started, I still give credit to those that made them in the first place, and I'm not going to be like, oh, this is mine. No. Like, for Unwithered Truth, this is his video, not mine. I'm giving him the credit. Okay, it's up to you. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I would never steal from anyone.
The puppet, one of my favorite FNAF characters, and also my least favorite element of the original FNAF 2. As terrifying and intriguing as she was back in 2014, the puppet's mechanics in the original game left a lot to be desired. I think, in concept, this ever-looming threat, which is only a few ticks of the music box away from unleashing hell on the player, is really cool. But in execution, as mentioned before, the player is forced to stay on the prize corner cam if they ever want to stand a chance of surviving the later nights. This mechanic obviously can't remain in this new version of the game, at least not without some alterations. I considered leaving the puppet to only appear on night 5, similarly to how I treated Golden Freddy in the first game, but honestly, this game is going to be our only real opportunity in the series for the
So the puppet should be given the spotlight in some unique ways without limiting her role.
puppet to act as a main antagonist
Her threat must be maintained along with the general mechanic.
against our player, so I don't want to waste her. How then am I going to handle the puppet in FNAF Heyday? Well, on night 2, Ralph has this to say.
I can read this first. I'm not saying... Well, yeah, that's understandable. I know what you mean.
You may have noticed the ceiling rails around the building. Those are actually a remnant of a previous restaurant. One of the old characters used them to get around.
Oh, of a previous restaurant, you say? Maybe Fredbear's Family Diner or something else?
Now, that particular animatronic was supposed to be deactivated, but the technicians always had a hard time keeping it deactivated. So instead we found a way to repurpose it to dole out prizes in the arcade. To keep it functioning, though, it needs to come out of its box every now and then to glide around so its servos don't lock up, which it does at night. Yeah, look, before it was a gift giver, it was sort of a precursor to the current security bots. Thing is, it was always a bit more aggressive. Considering you're there after hours, the old programming might mistake you for an intruder. So if you ever find it approaching the office, just use the music box system on your camera feed to stall it. For some reason, the lullaby sort of neutralized its AI for a while. So just make sure you keep an eye on it in case it moves sort of
Let me double check.
neutralize
Double click for the music box. Oh.
its AI for a while. So just make sure you keep an eye on it in case it moves. It's best not to let it get to the office.
I think this system for the puppet keeps the same spirit as the old version, while making sure the player still has to use the camera systems to their full extent. The puppet is much easier to keep in place than the other animatronics, but letting it slip
The player does not have to keep staying on the music box. Okay.
away from its current position will mean it's one step closer to nabbing the player.
At least it
This
doesn't have
ups
to
the
know.
tension and means the player will be panicking more and more as the puppet's inevitable.
I guess that is kind of true, because when I was in VR chat earlier on Steam, because I do have a laptop thing, I was playing FNAF 4 earlier with one of my friends, Kirby Gaming, and I was taking the role of the night guard, and I had to constantly go to the music box mainly as I flickered down a hallway and all that. So I guess it makes sense.
Crawl towards us progresses. Now, you might be wondering,
The puppets will still move throughout the night, but the player can slow it down.
what will stop players from just keeping the camera on the puppet the same way as they did in FNAF
How do we stop the same camping
2?
behavior?
Well, not much, honestly, but the point is that the rest of the camera system is equally as important. As mentioned before, the Withered still have to be monitored throughout the night, so yes, while you can sacrifice using the cameras to keep the puppet at bay, it means you're not able to deal with the other threats as efficiently. The most effective strategies require a balancing act of the cameras on all your threats, not just the puppet like in the original game. At least that's the idea. Those are all of our animatronic threats and defenses, so now let's move on to...
Hey, what about Balloon Boy?
Balloon...
Yeah.
Balloon
Yeah, I was going to say, what about the Balloon Twins, or the Balloon Kids?
Boy. Yeah, so in all honesty, I was really struggling to implement Balloon Boy in an interesting way for this game. My struggle was less to do with mechanics and more so how to implement him into the world in a diegetic way, which made sense.
I mean, wouldn't he be a security system as well, too, though? Because he is a toy animatronic.
Settle on the following, but leave ideas down below if you think there's a more interesting way for him to be utilized.
Oh, so it's up to us to figure out ideas for Balloon Boy. Huh. Okay, so let me think. Because the toys are pretty much like security alarms and shields against the Wizards. The puppet will still move, but you can use the music box to slow her down. Foxy will dash around the halls, and you have to flash a light before he gets too close. And Mangle will be in events. How would the Balloon Kids mechanisms work in this one? BB will still forever be annoying, pretty much. Because I do see him as like a jokester, like a prankster. I believe that annoying laugh that BB and JJ does can like warn players. Oh, so like a trap alarm. Maybe. Oh yeah, maybe that could work actually. Like maybe they could make noises whenever the wizards are right by the doors. Literally like a doorbell in a sense. That could work maybe. But if they malfunction, what would they do then? Like, how do we keep Balloon Boy back in its post, as well as JJ, while they still have that mechanic? Would they like try to get to the flashlights, try to steal it if they malfunction? You'll be surprised in the upcoming minutes of the video. Certainly, yeah. But yeah, the doorbell mechanic for BB and JJ will work definitely. That could work, actually.
So, considering FNAF 2 actually introduces us to both Balloon Boy and JJ...
And that could even work as well with both the annoying mechanic, but also the fear factor. Because it's like, can you please just go away? You're terrifying as heck, or something like that.
Latter, admittedly, in a smaller role. I thought we might as well give them both a purpose. We've got 2 balloon characters, and 2 doors either side of us. So, in either hallway, BB and JJ are situated in slumped positions. Like the other toys, these 2 are actually here to help, in the most annoying way possible. Throughout the night, both characters have balloons which slowly fill with air. Side note, I know JJ isn't really balloon related in the original series, but anyway, once filled, these characters will hold onto their balloons until another animatronic enters their respective hallway, at which point... This is a warning system for players who are keeping...
Well, actually, how did we get that right on the money? There's
too close of an eye on their cameras, or as a way to help out players struggling with the mechanics. Or, and this is my favorite part, as a way to startle even the most locked-in players.
Okay, so the first night is never usually that bad in any of the games.
Most locked-in players.
Okay, so the first night is never usually that bad in any of the games, so I'll play...
Once these balloons are gone...
Okay, yeah, that definitely works.
They're gone. You could potentially have a system where they replenish. Once these balloons are gone...
So, their anagram is called hello.
They're gone. You could potentially have a system where they replenish, but I don't want it to become a case that you just have to...
Hazard early, life-saving location output. Okay, that's good.
Wait for the balloons to pop throughout the night to know where the animatronics are. Anyway, know that those...
Let me move that. This system is not able to be replenished and thus cannot act as a crutch or poor management of other game mechanics.
Little mechanics are out of the way. Let's discuss how everything comes together on night 5.
Okay, so... Okay, but yeah, how did we get that right on the money, too? Seriously, I was just trying to figure things out. Alright. Non-canon ending.
Night 5 starts as the prior 4 have, a call from Ralph addressed to Jerry. Except this time, Ralph's not alone.
Hey, Jerry? I wanted to call and let you know that after your shift, I'll need you to pull all the day and nighttime security footage from earlier this week. I can't say much, but there's been somewhat of an investigation going on. Nothing...
Wait, if there's an investigation going on, then why pull the footage? Why not just give it to them?
To worry about, just routine stuff.
Yeah, no problem. Whatever, man. Hey, look, I'm really glad you called.
Hold on. What?
Routine stuff.
Yeah, no problem. Whatever, man. Hey, look, I'm really glad you called. Did someone turn on those old robots in the back?
Like the originals? I don't think so.
Oh, we actually have a conversation between the 2 now.
Why? What's up?
Look, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but they're not in the back room anymore.
What?
They're moving around the place.
On their own?
Yeah, look, I don't know why or how, but the duck seemed like it was trying to get in the office.
The duck. It's just like the old FNAF music video. Chica the chicken, or is she a duck? I don't care. Like that's good.
Chica's a chicken, Jerry. Hints in the name.
Whatever. Look, I used the new one to keep her away like you said on the voicemails, but she's still coming closer.
Hey, keep calm. Everything will be alright.
Murder! Exactly.
I know those old ones can look a bit spooky, but there's honestly nothing to worry about. Even if they did make it to the office, they'd probably just sing you happy birthday.
I don't know, man. They're freaking me out. Oh, God. Freddy's gone. He's... Ah! Okay. Whew, he's just standing there. Ralph, I think you were right. He's kind of cute up close. Not really.
Nope.
Oh. Wait. What's coming out of its eyes?
Oh.
Ah!
Suddenly, the phone cuts off with another ringing. We answer.
Hello? Hey, sir. Hope your first week is going well.
Eyes. Ah!
Suddenly, the phone cuts off with another ringing. We answer.
Hello?
Wait, cuts off with another one.
Oh, hey, sir. Hope your first week is going well. Sorry I haven't gotten a chance to call before now. Things have been a bit hectic on my end.
Ralph, I've been listening back to your...
Like it's the man behind the slaughter. Thanks.
calls from last week.
From last... Oh! Sorry, sir. I didn't realize they were still on the system. I thought it got wiped every week.
Evidently not. Why are you interrupting my night, Ralph?
Right.
Okay, yeah, so it's gotta be the same voice from the last video.
Well, pardon my asking, sir, but what on earth are you doing there?
Oh! That's the same voice line from the first game.
Right. Well, pardon my asking, sir, but what on earth are you doing there? Didn't you get the memo?
What memo?
The building is on total lockdown. This investigation has gotten really out of hand. They're saying someone might have used one of the old spring suits. You know, we have a couple in the back. And I want to say, sir, that I made it very clear that nobody's supposed to touch them. But they're saying, if someone did use one, it might have something to do with all the recent reports.
I'm aware, Ralph. I've been speaking with the police.
I doubt this is what you want to hear, but they're saying we're probably going to have to end up closing for a while. With all the panic and the new animatronics acting up, it's probably for the best. I promise I'll handle everything best I can. But for the time being, I recommend you finish your shift and try not to touch anything. It might contaminate evidence.
Oh. Hold on, let me read this quick. Death of Jerry, rip. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Afton. Sir, we're playing as William? Maybe, I'm not sure. Just conjecture, but still. Afton is a demon in human form, pretty much.
I'll call you in the morning and update you. Just, please don't touch anything. Okay. Good night.
Suddenly the phone becomes garbled. The console on the desk spurs to life.
Attention, power levels unstable.
The power levels. Wait, this is the non-canon ending, though. So, Afton is just Megamind, but worse? Yeah, but if this is the non-canon ending, wouldn't the phone call be non-canon? Or... I'm not sure. We'll watch first.
Following systems are experiencing malfunctions. Music box, toys remote communication systems, Chica, Bonnie, Freddy.
The others are under my protection. Let's see how you score.
Oh no.
With no protection at all.
Oh no.
The animatronic toys can't help you any longer.
Oh. Here could be up. Yep. Oh. They're everywhere.
Now, I didn't just throw 3 random threats at you in the last night of the game without any extra way of dealing with them. So, throughout the night, the animatronics will one by one be reactivated for a moment, and you have to move them away from the office. Then they'll go back under the puppet control and continue moving back towards you.
Nope. No, oh, hey, chica.
All the while, we've still got the wizards approaching us, and the puppet will slowly be moving closer to the office. She's preoccupied by controlling the toys, so she's much slower than on other nights, but her advancement is clear and direct. Eventually, the puppet reaches the office by 6 a.m.
Oh boy. Hold on, real quick. The toys are enemies now? Yeah. Fish are friends, not food. A twist. Just wait. Got Vietnam's flashback when I saw this one. The 11 are back in action. Yeah. Hi, Charlie.
You shouldn't have come back.
The end of them. Well, hi. There's no strings on her anymore. Well, Mangle. Ready. Fine. Oh, Freddy. Pretty nice. They just went in. Ooh. Children avenged. Yellow Rabbit Killer. So we are playing as William? Okay, hold on. Let me read this. July 7th, 1985, Sunday. Okay. Children's entertainment mogul turned child serial killer found murdered at place of work. Death and twist. Bro, getting jump scared by everyone? Yeah, exactly. The whole game we were playing is just William. Yeah. On the night of June 26th, 5 children visited a newly opened Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Disappeared. Security footage recovered by investigations reportedly shows the children being led into the service room by an individual wearing the retired company mascot costume. Authorities believe the children were killed abruptly. Yeah.
So, obviously...
So yeah, this is William.
This isn't the canon outcome for the game, just a what-if scenario that our player is privy to without discovering the true secrets buried deeper within this game's lore. And speaking of which...
Speaking of which, stop. Yeah. Yeah, this is going very good so far. Toy Bunny's pupil dilate is terrifying? Exactly. That just fits in so well. The lore!
Okay, so much like the first video in this series, I want to try and keep the original spirit of FNAF 2's story intact, though as you can probably already tell, I have some much bigger changes in mind regarding this game's story.
Yep, we're just pretty much halfway through the whole video too.
One thing eagle-eye viewers of the last video may have noticed was that in the flashback arcade minigames, the walls of the MCI Pizzeria were plastered with posters of the toy animatronics.
Oh yeah.
And yet they still maintain the June 1985 date of the original series killing spree. While some thought this might be a mistake, this is actually my first major change to the...
Ooh, change the lore. Okay. Go to Horror Homestead to see GB read the first part of the Reboot lore. Oh.
Lore. In this new Reboot universe, the MCI still occurs in 1985, but the pizzeria is the same one as we see here in FNAF Heyday. 1985.
So June 85 is where Heyday takes place. Then 1993 is the week prior, or prologue, which is probably the week before thing. And then November is FNAF Anniversary.
But the pizzeria is the same one as we see here in FNAF Heyday.
Let's see. In 1993, where Anniversary takes place, the animatronic and children have stayed at their death place for years. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, that makes sense.
Now, why did I make this change? Well, in FNAF 2, we were introduced for the first time to William Afton, or as we knew him back then, the Purple Guy. Throughout the first set of minigames, we are shown exactly how William went about committing the MCI, Charlie's murders, and, well, this treat of a minigame, Save Them. While there is still debate to this day as whether or not Save Them is depicting a second set of murders, that was most certainly the most popular interpretation of these secrets at the time. And as impactful as that game tries to make these victims, it seems that going forward, regardless of the original intent, Scott decided to leave this minigame in the dust. There are no references beyond FNAF 2 to the DCI, at least in any direct way. Sorry.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I stated earlier that I still think that the Withers parts inside of the toys is what's making the toys possessed. That's why. Purple Guy! Exactly. And also, John of the FNAF channels, when they did their theory, it makes sense with this one too.
He left to DCI. So, in my reimagining, I decided to leave the DCI on the cutting room floor and merge it and the MCI together.
Yeah. So in FNAF 2, seemingly 2 sets of murders. Yeah. The MCI are stuffed into the classics, becoming the Wizards, and the DCI haunts the toys. While in this universe, only one set of murder happened, with the Yellow Rabbit in June 26, 1984.
This also gives William the opportunity to stuff the kids into their respective suits, as the Wizards aren't on stage performing.
Yeah, the 5 victims were stuffed into the unwithered animatronics, and then they became withered when William removed their bodies from the suits. Wait. So, 5 children stuffed in the unwithereds, but then they became withered when William removed their bodies from the suits. Is this from the very beginning of the video? Yeah, because I think we really are playing as William in this game. Well, in this universe. But then what about Jeremy, though? What about him? What did he have to do with this story, though?
Already slumped in the back room going unused, making them the perfect vessels for him to utilize.
That's the reason that the first video makes sense, since that the toys are probably Jeremy. Yep. The beginning of the video, yeah.
Lies in secret. But of course, this is only scratching the surface of the deeper narrative buried within FNAF Heyday. We've still got minigames, secret characters, and the true ending to get to, so let's not waste any more time and jump right into the lore.
The lore. Secret characters.
The original FNAF 2...
Oh, you mean like Fredbear, Spring Bonnie, and the Shadows?
Who introduced us to a slew of new, seemingly important, but very...
Which, by the way, I will save this at the very end. I think I actually know who the Shadow animatronics actually are. I could be completely 100% wrong, but I think I might know who the Shadows might actually be regarding the current canon. Unrelated, but I find it funny how one of your lives was about SNG4. Yeah. Ooh, Into the Pit is here. Yeah. But yeah, I was really, really bummed out when I heard about all of that, of SNG4 retiring. Really sucked because he was one of the most iconic YouTubers to date. I really wish they could have done something like what MapPad did with his channel, where they had like a replacement to help him out, but at least he still has Glitch Production still, but yeah. Alright, what about the Shadows and Wizard?
The lore.
The lore. Yeah, I'll save my theory until at the end of the video.
The original FNAF 2 introduced us to a slew of new, seemingly important, but very confusing secret characters.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to be adding as many or even the same secret characters from the original FNAF 2, but following tradition, I think it'd be a shame not to include some. As we already have JJ out in the hallway, I still thought it would be fun to have a pair of white eyes which could be seen peering out from beneath the desk. And if you're unlucky enough, this could result in Dee Dee finding her way out and onto your desk console. Dee Dee blocks your charging port for the flashlight and laughs while she does it, classic Balloon Boy style.
Also, Dee Dee is the Balloon Boy of this game, okay.
These 3 paper pals return from the original.
Hey, the paper pals, which, by the way, again, like the Shadow animatronics, these definitely have a connection to it. I'll say why later on.
Sporting a new color scheme hinting at earlier origins. And
Okay, so in this universe, they're Fredbear, Spring Bonnie, and a puppet. Oh.
Finally.
Oh. Would you just go away? You better go away, otherwise I become the Jim Carrey Grinch.
And finally.
Is that... Oh, whoa, what the... Hello?
And
What? Pitbull Bonnie? Jeez.
As is true of...
Okay, I was not expecting him of all characters to be in there. Like the Shadows, Paper Pals, Dee Dee, they make sense, but Pitbull Bonnie?
Most FNAF games, FNAF...
Well, I mean, then again, the book did confirm that the first took place in 85, but still, what?
Heyday will also include a custom night, accessible after beating the game. Different challenges will reward...
Okay, hold on. I remember a joke about Dee Dee and JJ's gender being like Jalen Gerald and Daloon non-binary. What? I might have told you. Yeah. I didn't even realize that was an actual spoiler. Like, honestly, it just didn't make sense, but now I'm kind of interested. Also, yeah, cool Pitbull Bonnie, yeah. Toy Attack, Toy Offline, Balloon Crazy, Party Time, Unwithered, Longer Nights, Role Reverse, and Ill-Equipped.
Reward players with different unlockables, some of which will appear on this shelf in the player's office. You can see them displayed in the extras menu, or you can interact with them in-game.
Hey kids, welcome to Fall Fest.
Oh, Fall Fest, and this one's Bon Bon.
I'm Bon Bon Bunny, and this who holds his hand up my back is a wonderful Billy.
In the first video,
Oh. So, the plush trap in this one isn't the plush trap chaser, it's a plush trap puppet. So it's kind of like the poster in FNAF 6 where William's the ventriloquist.
I spoke briefly about an interactable phone placed in the office.
Boy, if that one's Bon Bon in this universe, what's the Bon Bon of Security Breach gonna be like?
Fortunately, there turned out to be some weird video glitch, so I didn't get to discuss it fully, so sorry about that. Anyway, in the same vein, I thought it would be cool for...
Well, yeah, Secret of Mimic's gotta be canon, considering that's the official very first part of the timeline. It took place in 1979.
Certain elements of this office to be interactable as well, such as the desk console. You can fiddle with these controls to change which song plays when we're using the music box.
It changed? Wait, Benny the Bunny? What? Oh. Hold on. Young boy killed at local diner. Oh, the Bite of 87. Hold on. What date did it say? What's the date on this one? November 13th, 1983. Bullied turned brutal, 15-year-old responsible for potential charge of adult. Yeah, right. I remember that. Ooh. 83, yeah. Ben the Bonnie the Bunny. In this fan universe. Oh.
This will allow us to listen to audio logs found throughout the game. However, as I'm sure you can tell, we've got no tapes to play. Now, obviously in the full game you'd be able to find tapes and listen to them, but unfortunately I didn't have time while making this video to actually make any tapes to listen. Throughout the nights, the players can also locate arcade tokens. If the player collects one...
What was that?
At the end of the night, they will be prompted to choose an arcade game to play.
Oh, back to the arcades. What's this one?
Arcade 1,
oh.
Hit and Run Dead.
What?
In this arcade, we play as a survivor of the zombie apocalypse, driving their way through the wastelands and trying to knock down as many...
Also, purple car. I could tell this is where this is going.
shambling corpses as possible. As we're driving, we can drink collectible cans of energy drink to give us a speed boost, and at one point in the game, one of the broken sides on the roadway is glitchy. If we take this road, suddenly the car we're driving is a deep shade of purple, and it's nighttime.
Oh, you think it's funny? Oh, that's... I know what you are? Wait, I know what you are. Oh, that's probably what it's...
On the roadway is glitchy. If we take this road, suddenly the car we're driving is a deep shade of purple, and it's nighttime.
I'll show him. Oh. Wait. That's not a sign. Freddy Fazbear's Juniors. Oh. Also, it's playing the Midnight Motorist music. I knew the second I saw the car. Exactly. Good eye. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought... I didn't know it was... I couldn't tell if it was the puppet or a raindrop. Go away. Well, speaking of cars, today's non-sponsor is about to go away. And nobody cares about shoes except Sonic the Hedgehog, considering that that's how he's able to go fast.
Arcade 2.
Oh, wait. He thinks it's funny? I'll show him.
Arcade 2. The lockup.
Okay, so yeah, that's definitely Charlie's death. I mean, the puppet would be trapped in the music box, probably. Oh, yeah.
In this arcade, our goal is to place obstructions in the way of monstrous creatures which are crawling their way over the ground, like Whack-A-Mole meets Tetris.
What does this have to do? Is it because it's a back alley and that's where Charlie died? I mean, it might make sense too, considering that she has green, so maybe that's the case. Hold on, let me get some water real quick. There we go.
We want to make sure we don't block the way out for survivors, otherwise we get stunned for a mattress. We want to make sure we don't block the way out for survivors, otherwise we get stunned for a moment. However, if we decide to block 3 survivors in a row and let all the monsters out, the game glitches.
Oh, wait. You'll be amazed by this secret minigame? I will, because is there 2 theories possibly. One, this is Charlie's death because of the alley and the green on the girl's sweater. Or this is William stuffing the kids in his suit because the lids could be like the head and that could be like the body. Like maybe that's it? Oh. Let's find out. Oh. Up it. Hey. Huh? Oh! Wait, what? Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, never mind. I was good. I am one of those. Yeah. So it's kind of like those. So it's kind of right, kind of wrong. They're just blocking the puppet in the box. Uh-oh. They sound like the Teletubbies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But also, how is one puny cardboard box able to block the puppet inside of that thing?
Arcade fun.
Wait, what?
Arcade fun.
Oh. What? Okay. Wait. Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought they were running away from the crime scene. The crime scene hasn't been committed yet. Charlie.
Uncle Bill?
What are you doing out?
Oh, Bill. That's Billy for William Afton. Ooh.
Uncle Bill?
What are you doing outside, dummy?
Wait. I could be completely wrong. Might be the shading, but it looks like he had a black eye or something.
You can go around the front.
I don't want them to put me outside again.
What about your puppet? Or does Daddy's machine not work? It's okay. Kids can be so cruel.
Uncle
Oh, like you're one to talk. You're literally about to kill a 5-year-old girl.
Bill,
Yes, Charlotte.
I'm sorry about what happened.
Oh? About the bite?
The other kids, they say it was my fault. They said if I hadn't been such a B-word, I wouldn't have made Mike angry. And if he wasn't angry, he wouldn't have done it. But it doesn't make any sense. I didn't do anything. I was trying to help. It wasn't my fault.
You really think you're really gonna kill Charlie all because of that? She's literally apologizing and pouring out her whole heart. I forgot Bill was a short way to say William. Yeah, I mean, I never thought about that until I saw Game Theory like a few years ago. Well, that's the next one. Show you right in front of you. How do you even trap it? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Did they glue it to it? How is... Yeah, exactly.
You know, Charlie, you're a lot like your father.
His name just went from purple to yellow.
Uncle Bill?
What? Why?
Arcade 3.
William! She didn't do anything wrong! Psycho!
Dungeon Crawl. Dungeon Crawl is an isometric fantasy game where the player is a wizard who has to literally crawl through a goblin's dungeon with really low ceilings.
Is this... Okay, either William is the wizard because fantasy and fun come to life, or a night guard is crawling through a vent or something.
The player must send fireballs in the direction of oncoming enemies and collect treasure.
And that those creatures could be the animatronics, maybe. Whoa. Oh, never mind. It's the puppet trying to crawl. And also, because Yellow Rabbit? Well, yeah, that's obvious. This next one will be fun. Read the marionette's words. Okay. Read the marionette.
I'm the marionette, but you can call me Mary.
Mary.
Please remember to treat other guests with respect.
Yeah. Yeah,
Please
William.
remember to treat other guests with respect.
Oh, the rain.
Hi there.
Oh.
Looks like you wandered off. Hi there. Hi there. This is way too fun.
Oh.
Arcade 4, One Nerd Army. This arcade is a classic side-scrolling beat-em-up. We play as a scrawny, pencil-pushing dork who's...
In the words of Jaleel White, did I do that?
finally stepping up and fighting back. However, we have to be careful as we only have limited stamina, so we can't face all these threats head-on. We can use our special hide ability to blend in with our surroundings and let the thugs pass us.
Oh.
If we use this ability and never attack a single enemy...
Oh, instant transition. But who's the nerd gonna be then? Oh. Henry, maybe? Did I do that? Yeah, exactly. And also, hold on. We were never experiencing such a personal cutscene. It was always just mini games with no dialogues. Yeah. Oh. What the? Oh, hold on. I saw that. Right here. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hi there. Please remember to treat other guests with respect.
Oh, it's William. Okay. Oh, okay.
Stupid thing. It's me, William Afton.
Hey, stupid thing. That stupid thing is your niece.
Of course, I know who you are, silly.
What?
All Fazbear Entertainment staff and animated property are legally authorized to use physical force in the state of Utah for security purposes.
Get in here. You're...
And also, how are you not noticing the purple tear marks on that thing? And you call yourself a genius, you nerd.
Stupid marionettes acting up again. Dummy. What? Kids can be so
For
Yeah. But also, it mimicked his voice. Did she have the Mimics protocol? Question mark?
What? Kids can be so cruel. It's me.
Oh, it's me. It's music box. Oh, Jackie. Oh, so this could be his first experience with the with the paranormal.
What a sweet lullaby.
Oh.
Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. That was our missing link from the first game. We got to learn the truth behind the missing children, but we couldn't yet identify what made this spindly, zebra-striped monster crawling around the vents so special. But here it is, the truth of William's first murder.
Oh, the 3D one out.
Obviously, there are still details left up to speculation, but the bulk of what happened to Charlie before and after her death is now revealed. William's fascination with the supernatural begins with Charlie, a crime of passion that results in a decade's worth of horror.
Memories. Okay, this is very good. Huge shout out and kudos to you.
To achieve the true ending of FNAF Heyday, the player will not only have to complete the hidden arcade games we talked about before, but also play through the memories of William from the week prior to the game. Considering we're playing as this ruthless killer, our goals, sickeningly, must align with his, and it's our job to make sure his plan comes to fruition. To start this trip through William's mind, we have to click and drag the U icon on the map to different parts of the building. The same.
Oh, the you, literally you as the player. Okay. He's framing someone, that's all I will say. Either Jeremy or Henry, I will say. And his first experience with Remnant, maybe. Yeah, pretty much.
Same way we do with the toys. On night one, we have to drop ourselves to the exit.
Oh. So this is how we'll get the true ending? Wait, hold on, double checking.
Sickeningly.
True ending checklist. Survive night 5, discover complete memories, and play the minigames in order. Okay. So, what's it gonna be here? After our house. Oh. Oh. Okay, let's take a look here. The plush trap puppet. FNAF Pizzeria poster, toolbox, the Spring Bonnie costume from Security Breach, or not Security Breach, Secret of the Mimic. And speaking of which, the Glitch Trap costume. Oh, the Endo's head. Computer monitor. Oh. This is Secret of the Mimic computer. I have attached a set of schematics. The design should be familiar to you, but I have made some slight modifications. I need a prototype on my desk by the end of next week, or your time at Afton Robotics is over. Tell no one, not even Henry. Edwin? Yeah.
On night 2,
William is getting freedom from police.
we have to bring our icon to this small room at the end of the hall outside your office.
Or the manager's office. Alright, what's he doing here? Ooh. Okay, the lights, oh, birthday card. Oh. Celebration, baby. Huh. So, like, cards that signifies...
Hi there. You have reached the office of Ralph Burgess. Please leave a message and I'll be sure to get right back to you.
Beep. Yeah, baby. It's a girl. Oh, Elizabeth. Congratulations to the lucky mother and father. The mother scratched out, so the mother probably left. New baby girl. Many happy returns. Oh. Dear Ralph, congratulations. Oh, it's Ralph's daughter. Okay. You're going to be a great dad. Diane will... Wait. Oh, there's probably a different card then. No, it's Ralph's office. Oh, right, because he's the manager, right. So did Ralph's girlfriend or wife broke up with him? You're going to be a great dad. Diane will always be with you. Oh, never mind. The answer was literally right in front of me. She probably passed away. Never hesitate to call. Okay, Arthur. Yeah, I can be a dummy sometimes. Oh, Foxy. Okay. Wait. I was gonna say, were you trying to steal the money? Bill, as you asked, here's my card. The code is 4184. Try to be more careful with your things once your replacement card comes in. Please return this. You're welcome, Henry. Added Henry's note. Oh, Henry Emily. Company golden clearance.
This bonus item we've just unlocked will come into play later, but for now, let's keep our focus on the rest of the memories. On night 3, we
So yeah, he's gotta be framing Henry then.
drag ourselves over to the employee lounge.
Okay. Yep, I called it. That's the coffee thing from one of Scott's games before FNAF.
Act in robotics. Make the astonishing a reality.
Okay, Henry. That's a... What? Torn the fabric off him. Oh, look at you. Wait a minute. Okay, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. That's gotta be Fredbear. We haven't seen Fredbear in this whole game then. Henry is getting framed. Yeah, I knew it. There's Bonnie.
Thank you. Please insert my pride.
Oh. Yeah, I know the subtitle is saying please remove hand crank, but it sounds like it's saying remove my crank. Remove Henry waste.
Please close up my tummy.
Yeah, so definitely framing Henry.
Finally, on night 4, we drag our icon to what will eventually become the janitor's closet in FNAF Anniversary, but here, it's something else entirely.
Alright, hold on, let me read it here. It would be less obvious if there was a giant sign that says, he's gonna frame someone. Oh, I like how Ralph had a photo of Foxy down on the table like he went through a breakup. Wow. Implying Foxy was his favorite. Oh. That might make sense too. Oh.
Shopping for tires used to be like...
But yeah, that does make sense actually. Okay, so... Wait. Elevator? This one? Ooh. Oh, Afton. Wait. Afton. That's probably the same as the Fiona thing. Because Fiona was spelled with numbers and letters too. Welcome. Please insert browser remote. Alright. Security recordings. Oh, wait. Camera escapes. Retrieve physical storage. I think he's deleting the evidence that it was him.
With all evidence of William's crimes erased, and the blame pinned on someone else entirely, Night 5 will begin with a secret maintenance session. Throughout the week, we've performed maintenance on Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. And now...
Look. And Bear? No, so that's Poppy Playtime music.
We notice you're here after hours.
Oh.
Good evening. We notice you're here after hours. Putting in the overtime, eh? Good for you. Afton Robotics always appreciates the hard work and dedication of its employees. It seems that you're attempting to perform maintenance on there, or would you like a hand with that?
Yep. Fred Bear. The one you should not have killed.
Should be waiting on the platform upstairs.
Alright, that video's almost over.
Make the retrieval button on the maintenance console to get started.
Nope.
Uh-oh. It appears our system does not recognize the animatronic you're trying to perform maintenance on.
It doesn't?
This station is only intended for maintenance pertaining to approved Afton Robotics creations. Are you sure you wish to continue? Okay, let's get started. First, please proceed with any required maintenance and/or cleaning.
Yep, it's right there. Oh, what? Removed Freddy's parts. Removed Bonnie's parts. Chica's, Foxy's. How does that make sense? Like, Fredbear is Fredbear. He doesn't, unless he has some animatronic. Unless he has animatronic parts from Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica.
First. Good job. Looks good.
Up.
Let's try again, shall we? Press the prompt button to cycle to the next item in your prompt package. Please use the flashlight as instructed and document results on your maintenance panel.
Okay.
Seems like this animatronic isn't responding to your prompts. Whatever maintenance you've performed has either been unsuccessful or has damaged the animatronic further. Please report this failed maintenance to your supervisor so that a more competent employee may rectify it.
Oh, Henry's ID?
It appears you're trying to delete the contents of this maintenance session. Please confirm with your personal access code.
Oh, the code that we got from the vault. 4184.
Thank you, Henry Emily.
After completing this maintenance session...
Oh, but hold on.
Thank you, Henry Emily.
Thank you, 2222.
After completing this maintenance session, Night 5 finally begins, with a small wristband sitting on the desk, along with a note.
Oh. To your specialations, Edwin. It's Charlie's bracelet.
Everything is now in place.
Security bracelet.
William's plan can finally come to fruition. Night 5 goes about the same as it does in the base game, with the puppet controlling the toys, making their way toward the office.
So yeah, we definitely know now that we're not playing as Jenry. We're not playing as Jeremy, we're playing as William.
The night comes to an end with the puppet appearing in the office. But in this version of events, William is ready.
Oh? Oh, the price.
You shouldn't be here.
What?
You shouldn't be here.
You lost.
And also, hold on. Why was Mangle barking? By the way, check the membership list at the end and you'll find me. Okay.
You shouldn't be here.
You lost. Uh-oh. Fun time's falling apart again. Want to help put her back together?
Oh, we're back together. Ooh. Shout out to every single one of them. They did a great July 9th, 1985. Yellow Rabbit Killer caught. Also, that's Henry in this one.
Please state your name for the record.
My name is William Afton.
Very good, Mr. Afton. Now, do you mind telling me where you were on the night of June 26th?
Nope. Wait. Huh?
Telling me where you were on the night of June 26th?
8485. This was a long road. That was very, very good. Like, I'm really glad that I saved this for the finale, because Spooky Month is now officially over and November has just started. And now we get to go on to Thanksgiving and really hope for more of that video because I really like what they did with everything, especially with the cutscene between William and Charlie. That was very good, actually. So yeah, I'm going to end the stream here now then, because it is 4 a.m. in the morning. I really should get some sleep. But yeah, if you guys like what you saw, make sure you go support the original creator. The link to his channel will be in the description below. And make sure you give both of these videos a like, comment, and subscribe. And share this around with everyone. They'd probably be interested in this one. Alright, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the sleepover. And I hope you have a good night. Happy Halloween.